Let's start our journey with the Sun, the star that everything in the solar system orbits around. The Sun is a massive ball of hot gases, containing about 99.8% of the total mass of the entire solar system. That means the Sun is essentially the heart of our solar system. But what really makes the Sun so important? The surface temperature of the Sun is about 5,500 degrees Celsius. And at its core, temperatures soar to 15 million degrees Celsius. This immense heat generates vast amounts of energy, which radiates outward as light and heat, supporting life on Earth. Without this energy, life as we know it would not exist. An interesting fact, the Sun is so massive that about 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. Now let's leave the Sun behind and head to the closest planet to the Sun, Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system and has a very thin, weak atmosphere. Because of this, its surface temperatures can reach up to 430 degrees Celsius during the day, while at night they can plummet to 180 degrees Celsius. Mercury orbits the Sun so quickly that 1 year on Mercury only lasts about 88 Earth days, which means it completes its orbit faster than Earth. Interesting fact, Mercury has no permanent atmosphere, so it can't retain heat from the day, causing extreme temperature fluctuations between day and night. Another strange feature of Mercury is that its orbit is elliptical, meaning some parts of the planet experience permanent daylight, while others are always in darkness. Next, we reach Venus, often referred to as Earth's sister planet because of its similar size. Venus is almost the same size as Earth, but its conditions are drastically different. Venus is one of the hottest planets in the solar system, with surface temperatures around 460 degrees Celsius, even hotter than an oven. This extreme heat is caused by a thick atmosphere made of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, which trap the heat. In addition to the heat, Venus has a very thick toxic atmosphere made up of sulfuric acid and carbon dioxide, which creates crushing surface pressure that is 92 times greater than Earth's. Interesting fact: a day on Venus, one rotation around its axis, lasts longer than a year. Its orbit around the Sun, a day on Venus is 243 Earth days, while a year lasts only 225 Earth days. Now let's talk about Earth, our home. Earth is the only planet that provides the right conditions for life as we know it. Its location in the solar system and the right balance of temperature allow water to exist in liquid form on the surface. Earth has a protective layer of atmosphere that shields us from harmful radiation from the sun while maintaining a temperature range that supports life. Interesting fact: about 71% of Earth's surface is covered by water, and only 29% is land. This ratio is what makes Earth the only known planet in the solar system to support life. Next, let's visit Mars, the red planet. Mars is called the red planet due to its reddish appearance, which comes from iron oxide, rust, in its soil. Mars also has the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, which is about 27 kilometers high. In addition, it has the largest canyon, Valles Marineris, which stretches over 4,000 kilometers. The surface temperature on Mars is quite cold and can drop to 60 degrees Celsius. One of the reasons Mars can't support life like Earth is its thin atmosphere, made mostly of carbon dioxide, which can't protect humans from harmful radiation. Interesting fact: Mars appears to have had liquid water in the past, with signs of ancient rivers and lakes, which suggests that life may have once existed there. Now we reach Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter is a gas giant, and it has more than 80 known moons. One of these moons, Ganymede, is even larger than the planet Mercury. One of the most famous features of Jupiter is the Great Red Spot, a massive storm that has been raging for centuries. The storm is so large that it could easily fit 3 Earths inside it. Jupiter's atmosphere consists mostly of hydrogen and helium, and it is essentially a massive gas cloud, with its core being much smaller in comparison to its size. Interesting fact: Jupiter is so massive that if you combined all the other planets in the solar system, they would still fit inside Jupiter. Next, we arrive at Saturn, the planet famous for its stunning rings. Saturn is another gas giant and is known for its large and beautiful ring system made up of ice and rock particles that orbit the planet. Saturn's atmosphere is mostly hydrogen, with helium and other gases, and it also has more than 82 moons, the largest being Titan. Interesting fact: Saturn's rings span over 200,000 kilometers in diameter, but their thickness is only a few hundred meters, making them appear incredibly thin despite their vast size. Now let's head to Uranus, one of the most unique planets in the solar system. Uranus is an ice giant, and about 80% of its atmosphere consists of hydrogen, helium, and methane. What makes Uranus so unique is that it rotates on its side. This gives it a horizontal spin, unlike other planets that rotate upright. This peculiar tilt makes Uranus stand out in the solar system. Uranus's average temperature is 224 degrees Celsius, making it one of the coldest planets in the solar system. Interesting fact: Uranus has 27 known moons, and the largest is Titania. Finally, we reach Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun. This is also known as the blue planet because of the methane in its atmosphere that gives it a deep blue color. Neptune is another ice giant, made mostly of hydrogen, helium, and methane, and it has the strongest winds in the solar system, with speeds of up to 2,100 kilometers per hour. Neptune has more than 14 moons, with the largest being Triton, which has an unusual retrograde orbit, meaning it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction. Interesting fact: Neptune also has a storm system called the Great Dark Spot, similar to Jupiter's Great Red Spot, but it is smaller and moves faster. These two planets, Uranus and Neptune, are the ice giants and represent the outermost planets in the solar system. Beyond Neptune, there are dwarf planets like Pluto, but they are no longer classified as main planets. So, that's our journey through the solar system from the Sun to Neptune. I hope you enjoyed this exciting tour and learned some fascinating facts about each planet. If you have any questions or want to learn more about a specific planet, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can enjoy more videos about the wonders of science and space. Until the next video, goodbye!